like the Amalekites and like why God wiped them out.
You always have to go back to what is God dealing with in the entire narrative of the Bible. And he's dealing with an enslaved people group that he wants to free ultimately. And so he's dealing with a people group that is very challenging, grumbling all the time, going their own way, building idols, and just totally disregarding him. And God has to punish them at times. Well, then all of a sudden you stumble upon the Amalekites and Canaanites. God gives them 400 years to change. 400. That's a big deal. That's a lot of time to change, but they don't want to. And so what kind of judgment do we see in the Middle East or other places that America unfortunately goes about meting out at times? The destruction of a small village.
Yeah, but
with a bomb.
But God is not simple. He's all good, so I don't get that comparison.
Well, that was a sinful human nature that was definitely exercising itself in a very powerful way in the ancient Near Eastern culture. And so, again, it's God deciding. I mean, if you want to take it from a historical perspective on what's going to happen to those kids, they're going to be enslaved for the rest of their lives, and they are going to be abused by men. They're going to be raped their entire lives. All right, so that doesn't, again, I still struggle with God saying, all right, just wipe out the civilization after 400 years. Not the whole civilization, because they crop up later, obviously. It's not genocide. I still have a tough time with it. But again, it's God working on hearts. He's setting the boundary lines to ultimately upend slavery, upend the morally just irrepute of what's going on in the Old Testament, and then ultimately to free slaves in the New Testament.